Kalos Tour has officially been announced in Pokemon Go, and here's everything that you need to know. First and foremost, there's going to be two Kalos Tour events happening. One is going to be an in-person one that you can attend, and that's happening in two different cities at the same time during the same dates. So the in-person events are happening from February 20th to the 22nd in 2026, and they are happening in Taiwan, in a city I believe is pronounced Tainan. And then there's going to be one at the Rose Bowl in the Los Angeles region, or Pasadena, just like the previous tour events have been held. But let's talk about the global tour that is happening on February 28th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's going to be ending on March 1st from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. your local time. So what does the Kalos Tour bring? Well, first and foremost, we are getting the shiny debut of the mythical Pokemon Diancie. Yes, Diancie's shiny is debuting in Pokemon Go, which is cool because it gets a Mega, so that thing looks like an elegant, shiny chandelier, and you can obtain it by purchasing a ticket during the Kalos Tour, and it's going to give you a masterwork research that you can complete at your own pace. It doesn't expire at any moment. Just if you get that masterwork research when it's available during the Kalos Tour, then you will be able to have that and get yourself, eventually, a shiny Diancie. Next up, just like in tours past, Pikachu is going to be having a whole new costume, or should I say new hats, based on the protagonists from the main series games Pokemon X and Y. The male Pikachus are going to be wearing a Kalem's hat, and the female Pikachus are going to be wearing a Serena's hat. I didn't play those games, so that means nothing to me, but you know what? Their shinies are boosted during the event, so who can scoff at boosted shinies, huh? Not only can that Pikachu have boosted shiny rates, but all trainers can look forward to boosted shiny odds on shiny Chespin, shiny Froakie, and shiny Fennekin, and shiny Pikachu with the Kalem and Serena's hat. Next up, we are getting even more Pokemon shiny debuts with Pokemon that have not had their shinies released yet, and that is going to be Klefki, Honedge. Now, Honedge is a beautiful blood red shiny, and that's going to be appearing in 1-star raids, so it won't be in any eggs. However, Klefki and Hawlucha are going to be hatching out of 10 KM eggs alongside Heracross and Kangaskhan. We've already had those guys for the Kanto and Johto Tour, but they're great shinies in the regional, so. And they get Megas, so that's going to be an awesome pool of 10 KM eggs hatching for that. So, new shiny debuts, easier boosted odds out of the 10 KM eggs. I do not think Honedge has boosted odds in the raids, but the 10 KM eggs do. Speaking of raids, alongside the Honedge that's going to be spawning in 1-star raids, we're also going to have Pikachu with the Kalem hat, and Pikachu with the Serena hat. Those three are going to be the ones that you can find in 1-star raids. In 5-star raids, we're going to be getting Xerneas and Yveltal, which are the legendaries for the X and Y games. I'm sure during the in-person event, there will be a special background for those guys. Don't know what that's going to be like with the global. There might be a global one. I think there was a global background for Zamazenta and Zacian, so look out for that. And also, speaking of raids, what comes with Kalos? Mega Pokemon. Mega Pokemon are going to be spawning in raids throughout this event at certain times, so make sure you are paying attention to the time or the hour that your favorite Mega Pokemon is going to be spawning so you can do those Mega Raids as much as possible. And I'm going to go into the list of all the rotating Mega Pokemon right now. From 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., right at the start of the event for the global, we're going to be getting Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y in Mega Raids. Straight after that, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., Mega Pidgeot, followed by Mega Garchomp at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., then Mega Gallade and Mega Gardevoir happening at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., which, believe it or not, I actually need those for my Platinum Medal. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. is Mega Kangaskhan, and don't forget, Kangaskhan is a regional Pokemon that you can only get in the Australia region, so I would do those as much as possible. From 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., we get Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur. Charizard gets its own hour. Those two have to share them. I'm a little bitter. I like Blastoise. 4 to 5 p.m. is Mega Lucario. And then 5 to 6 p.m. is going to be Mega Latias. And that is all for the first day of the Global Tour, February 28th. So mark those times down in your schedules if there are any of those Mega Pokemon that you need if you want to pay attention to those hours. Because the next day, the following day, March 1st, is going to be a whole new set of them. And let's begin. Sunday, March 1st, from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is going to be Mega Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert. All of the Hoenn starters are going to be in the first hour. 11 to 12, Mega Caesar. 12 to 1, Mega Tyranitar. 1 to 2 p.m., Mega Absol. 2 to 3 p.m. is Mega Heracross, which, again, that is a regional Pokemon, so that's one to kind of pay attention to. 3 to 4 p.m. is Mega Metagross. 4 to 5 p.m. is Mega Salamence. And 5 to 6 p.m. is Mega Latios. So there you have it. All of the Megas that will be spawning during this event. I thought that we might be getting some of the brand new Megas that have come out from Pokemon Legends ZA. Maybe that's still to be determined. Maybe they might do something special. I don't know. But as of right now, those are going to be the hours throughout the entire global weekend that we're going to be getting the different Mega Pokemon. So next thing you need to know, for the wild spawns happening during the event, there's going to be 3 habitats happening throughout the entire day. These habitats are going to be known as Central Village, Mountain Manor, and Coastal Library. All 3 of these habitats are going to happen twice throughout the day and only lasting for an hour. So it'll start with the Central Village, and that'll be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then that will be repeated at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. However, at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., all 3 habitats are going to be mingled in together throughout the day. So you can get anything from any of the habitats from those times. Everything spawning in these habitats can be shiny, so let's go over what's going to be happening in each habitat. For habitat number 1, the Central Village, we're going to be having Bulbasaur, Pidgey, Eevee, Trico, Ralts, Chespin, Bunnelby, Fletchling, Skidoo, Natural Form Furfrou, Spritzy, Swirlix, Helioptile, Dedenne, and Noibat. That is going to be for the Central Village. Next up, in Mountain Manor, we're going to be having Charmander, Scyther, Eevee, Torchic, Absol, Fennekin, Litleo, Pancham, Natural Form Furfrou, Esper, Carbink, Phantom, Pumpkaboo, Bergmite, and Noibat. So Noibat's in both of them. There's a couple repeating ones like that, like Furfrou's in both of them too. And then finally, the Coastal Library, we're going to be getting Squirtle, Eevee, Mudkip, Froakie, Natural Form Furfrou, Inkay, Binacle, Skrelp, Clauncher, Tyrant, and Amara, which are fantastic fossil shinies, Goomy, and Noibat again. So those are going to be all of the wild spawn encounters. However, you can encounter Unknown, just like events past, by using an incense, and it's going to be having the letters Kalos for Kalos. In 2 KM eggs, you can hatch Larvitar, Bagon, Beldum, and Gibble. In the 5 KM eggs, it's only Flabébé. You can hatch any of the colors. There's 5 colors: orange, yellow, blue, red, white. That's all 5, okay? And then, of course, in 10 KM eggs, we've got the Heracross, Kangaskhan, Klefki, and Hawlucha. Those are what I'm going to be focusing on. I need that shiny golden key, and of course Hawlucha. Because if you don't know, Hawlucha does get a Mega in the future, and it is a regional. So now let's talk about the tickets for these events. Ticket holders are going to get boosted shiny odds. I don't know what the shiny rates are. It doesn't guarantee you getting shiny Pokemon, but the shiny rates are confirmed boosted. And there's also a ticket holder exclusive research that I don't really know what it's going to be, and it makes me think that there might be a brand new Mega coming into the game here. But the ticket research is basically saying it is the Mega conclusion to the Kalos Tour, and that you can uncover new ways to master Mega Pokemon. So that's pretty much all I got for that. I'm hoping for Mega Starmie. That's what I want. And everyone can purchase that ticket, even people who have attended the in-person Pokemon Go Kalos Tour. Also, there is going to be another paid research, and this one's going to be timed, and it's going to be all focused on Furfrou. As we saw earlier, Furfrou is going to be spawning in every habitat, so there's going to be a lot of chances to get shiny Furfrous. And during this timed research, you can change the trim of your Furfrou to any trim that is not available in your region, basically. Only during that time. It'll expire when the timed research is done, but the trims that you are able to use are all dependent on the location that you are in. I'm sorry, I'm not a big Furfrou guy, but if you want some trims on that thing, then the timed research is there. And if you don't know how to change your trim, basically just find your Furfrou in your storage, click it. There should be, by the summary, a thing that says change form. If you click that, it'll give you options of any of those ones I just said, like the Pharaoh or the Kabuki, and it'll cost 10,000 Stardust and 25 Furfrou candy, and you can select it and then just whoosh, get it done. This is going to be a great way to get all those regional trims out of here. Oh, also, in the field research, the Pikachus wearing the Calum and the Serena hats are going to be in field research, as well as Honedge. So they're not just going to be in the 1-star raids. I didn't know that until I fully absorbed it. And then there's going to be extra bonuses for all trainers, not just ticket holders. And that's going to be that Mega Pokemon get a CP boost. Egg hatch distance is going to be halved, and that's going to happen during the event hours. And then from just 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. during the event days, you're going to be able to get 6 special trades, and it's going to cost half the Stardust for those trades. So I don't know about you guys, I've been getting a lot more Lucky Friends now ever since the level increase and the boosted Lucky Chance. So I'm going to need to do a lot of these trades. And for the bonuses for the ticket holders, as we said earlier, it's going to be an increased chance of shiny Pokemon. They're not guaranteed, and we do not know what the odds are or the increase, what it is, but it is there. You're going to get 1 Ghost Snapshot Photobomb a day. And between the 2 days, day 1 is going to be Latias, and day 2 is going to be Latios. We're going to get a legendary Photobomb. That's awesome. Also, Kalos loves Flabébé. I'm not a big Flabébé guy, but they love it. So if you decide to do routes, Flabebe will be spawning more frequently when you do these routes. The red flower will be for the Middle East, Europe, and Africa. The blue flower will be for the Asia Pacific region, and the yellow flower will be happening in the Americas. If you're lucky on those routes, you'll run into a white or an orange one. And that doesn't matter what region you're in. You can get the white and the orange one no matter where you are. And also, this is a big one to me, you can collect Zygarde cells and also encounter Mateo for up to 25 routes a day. Normally, I think it's just 3 that you can get the Zygarde cells. 25 a day it's a lot of routes that I don't want to do, but 25 routes, you know, that's a big chunk. If you do that 50, I think you can already get it to another form. So that is everything that you need to know, or rather everything that we do know about the Global Kalos Tour happening. If you would like to attend an in-person one that happens on February 20th in 2026, tickets are on sale right now if you click the events tab in your Pokemon Go account. I'll load it up right now. So if you click the Pokeball in the center there, at the top right says events, click that. It'll load up all the tickets that are available. There's the city safaris that I cannot attend. And by the time you're seeing this video, you will see the Kalos Tour available there. So that is going to do it for today's video. If this information was useful for you, please consider hitting that subscribe button because we are so close to 50K and it helps the channel out. And if for some reason you're looking for more ways to support, I'm going to leave a Patreon link in the description of this video. It helps me out tremendously, and thank you to all my patrons who have been helping me. And it goes towards channel upgrades and also Safari Zone trips if you want to see me cover those. So thank you all, everyone, for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you to everyone who supports me. You guys are the best. You're the reason I'm able to do what it is that I do, and I cannot thank you enough. Let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to the most. I really want the shiny Klefki, and I'm actually really excited to get more Zygarde cells, believe it or not, and Honedge, and Hawlucha. I'm excited. All right, thank you guys. Take care, be safe. See you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.